Good morning everyone. So today we will be discussing about the deploying of the labor. Okay. So in the previous slide, as we have already been discussed about what do you mean by job layout and what are the job layout samples and what are the principles of storing materials and what are the types of organization of labor. We have already been read of all of this. So today, we will give a quick review on this. So first we have read about the organization of the labor. So as I have already told, there are 4 types, that is recruitment of labor, provision of the accommodation and the welfare activities including the medical facilities, arrangement of the training, and last one is deploying of the labor. So in the recruitment of the labor has been recruited in the departmentally run projects, and if the local labor is available, then the considerable amount of expense and administration is required. But in the remote areas, the local labor is not available. So in that area, the recruiting zone has to be stabilized. So next one, that is the provision of accommodation and welfare activities including the medical facilities. So in this type, the labor is an imported one, as the transist cell makes the transist arrangement and the administrative cell makes the arrangement for the living, eating and medical treatment, and sometimes all such facilities consisting of the transport, accommodation, messing and clothing are provided free as a part of the agreement with the workers. Next one is that is the arrangement of the training. So in the arrangement of the training, the labor is primarily classified into the skilled and unskilled, and here in the unskilled labor, it can be deployed directly on the job under the supervision of technical person, and the workers required to do the skilled jobs such as carpenters, masons and other tradesmen have to be trade tested at the time of the recruitment. But in the skilled men, they are not available as a semi-skilled, and they have to be recruited in the lower grade, and they have been given training and deployed in the higher grade after giving a test. Next, we will be reading about today deploying of the labor. While deploying the workmen on production job, the following points should be considered. Work should be divided into number of teams doing the similar work. Production of such teams are generally assessed and reasons for shortfall, if any, investigated. Work incentive for higher production is provided. A small incentive helps to increase the output considerably. Provide the welfare activities are provided. So these are the organization of the labor. So next we will be reading about location of the equipment, where the equipment should be located. The following points should be considered for locating the construction equipment. Project owned equipment should be segregated from hired equipment. The arrangement in the respect of the hired equipment depends on the condition of the hire. The project equipment should be provided permanent set for the static equipment and temporary garages for the mobile equipment. All the equipment received in the project should have initial inspection carried out. In the case of the new equipment, this inspection is carried out jointly by the project, workshop and the representative of the firm which it is obtained. The equipment should be taken completely with the history sheet, logbooks, maintenance manual and operation manual. Responsibility of the workshop cover and regular inspection should be fixed. So these are the location of the equipment, okay, where the equipments are to be located. Okay, these are some points. Next we will be preparing about what are the preparation of the job layout. A job layout is prepared to promise that the work proceeds smoothly without any obstruction. The various construction resources such as material, men, machinery, money, etc. should be arranged in such a way to achieve the optimal utilization of the space. The larger and the more complex the project, greater will be the need for the planned job layout and detailing at the site. Job layout can also be defined as the site drawing of the proposed construction, showing the location of the entry, exit, temporary services, material stores, stocks, plant or equipment and site offices. Okay, next is temporary facilities that are defined as those facilities and areas depicted to specific tasks that support the construction process. Temporary facilities are typically not part of the permanent structure but have the relatively short lifespans. Construction site layout involves identifying, sizing and placing temporary facilities within the boundaries of the construction site. These temporary facilities range from the simply lay down areas to warehouses, batch plant, fabrication shops, residence facilities and maintenance shops. Good site layout planning leads to the provide a uniform flow of material about the site free from the bottlenecks, provide the adequate control on equipment, facilitate the movement of the equipment on the job site, promote a safe working environment. Okay. So in the preparation of the job layout, first we have to know that how we can prepare the job layout. So a job layout is mainly prepared to promise the work that is proceeding smoothly or not without any obstruction, and the various construction resources such as material, money, machinery should be arranged in such a way that it should have optimal utilization of the space. And the larger and the more complex of the project, the greater we will need for the planned job layout and detailing at the site. And also we can say that it is mainly defined as the site drawing of the proposed construction, showing the location of the entry, exit, temporary services, where is the storehouse, stocks, any of the offices, etc. So next, that is the temporary facilities can also define as those facilities which and the areas depicted to specific task. Next, that is the temporary facilities are not permanent, but they have relatively short lifespan. And the temporary facilities range simply lay down areas to warehouses, batch plant, fabrication shops, residence facilities and maintain shops. Next is good site layout planning leads to the provide a uniform flow of material and adequate control on equipment, facilitate the movement of equipment on the job site. Next one is promote a safe working environment. So these are all the preparation of the job layout, and this is all about this chapter. Thank you.